See, this is something which I already told, right? So this is what I already told in the class. For the large quantities, whatever you are ordering is large quantities, you are getting this input. So it doesn't matter whatever these numbers are wrong with, right? So this is actually already explained in the class. So I would not consider that this is different. Let's check over. See, this kind of, right, this is not a defect. Actually, this is a feature. Okay, so now if you are want to secure login, that means instead of like HTTP, you want HTTPS. So that's not a defect. Why? Because that those guys may not have that option. You need to add a separate option for that. Okay, so HTTPS option. Okay, you need to tell them. Okay, hey, we have this. We want to make it secure. We want to put HTTPS. So because we need to add more. Since we don't want someone else spying on your website, and also we are also giving the credit card information, so all these things, so you need to tell to your business analyst, or to your lead or someone, to to add an external feature. But this is not a defect. See, because without this also customer is able to do the transaction, right? How it doesn't. See, you need to understand as a customer point of view, as a user point of view. See, I'm going, see, user don't have that much time to investigate what kind of issues there is. So as point of user point of view, see, I'm going here and I'm cleaning this. So he doesn't care about, like, is it HTTPS or it's HTTP, doesn't matter for the user. Of course, at the end of the day, it's a business critical issue that it's not in HTTPS, and a lot of customer information is being spying, and a lot of information has been lost. A lot of credit card information, address information, SSN has all has been like stolen. That's a different story. Of course, at the end of the day, the business is going to so business is in the loss. Okay, because it's a bad reputation to the business, saying that everything is on. But that's not an issue, that's not a bug. Okay, that's a feature, additional features to request. So that's a good find. Okay, that's a good find. But this may not always come under bug, because because of this, okay, we are able to still make able to transaction, right? It's nothing kind of, it's not able to make a transaction, you can able to make a transaction. So this is a additional feature which, these kind of things you need to report to business analyst, because this job is actually to the business analyst. So you can talk to lead saying that, hey, this is a um, this is a thing which I'm trying to see, like it's not HTTPS and it's showing like HTTP, like so can be put as HTTPS. Okay, so these are things which you need to report to the business analyst or lead, mostly business analyst, because business analyst will be working on this one. Once you tell them, they'll take care of it. Okay, and so this thing is a feature, that means you are suggesting a feature that you need to there. But because of this, it's not an issue, like this is not a QA issue actually. Okay, you can suggest, hey, this is the thing, I'm working in the past 7 years. So you can say, like, I'm person 7 to 10 years, and this is unsecured way of doing the business. Okay, this is not appropriate. Okay, we need to have these features. So that is something which you need to request, but that is not a defect. Okay, Again, the same thing, user friendly. That's not a defect. User friendly is not a defect, but it's a separate feature that you need to request. Okay, they might add, they might not add. So the business requirement. So they have to have funds to put all these new features, right? So they may approve, they may not approve. Okay. So all these are actually the features, not the defects. Okay. So see, you know, so let me tell you what you guys didn't open as a defect. So I was expecting a better, defects. See, look at this page. The right in front of page, there is an issue. You see here, copyright 1997, right? This is not 1997. This is 2016. So this is an issue. See, when you're this is when you're working in the healthcare system, like healthcare, this is a compliance issue, right? This is a compliance issue, and you'll get the company gets sued for this. Okay, so not 1997, and you're working in 2016. Where are the certificates installed in the system? Where are the new certification, new copyrights? Where are those? Okay, so this is a very serious issue. So if this thing is caught in production system, developers will not get fired, QAs will get fired. Saying why this was not identified before, why it's going to production, and if someone else find out, and compliance issue, this comes under compliance issue for the normally for healthcare. So healthcare is taken very seriously. Okay, you go in finance, okay, they might take, they might work on it, they might not work, that's a different issue. But in healthcare, no. This becomes very serious issue. Because see, in healthcare everything should be very updated. So if any system, if anything is wrong, these things get very serious. Okay, so this is very important. This was in the right in front of the page, and nobody actually identified this. So last updated, these all things should be get updated. Okay, so this can be an issue. These kind of things you need to check with your lead, saying that hey, it's showing as 1997. Copyright. So do we have a latest copyright for this? Do we have a new version of this? Okay. Okay. Now one more defect that nobody has opened. I told you to check all these buttons, right? So this button, when I'm trying to navigate, okay. So whenever I'm trying to move my cursor to the image, this image, right? It's suddenly changing to hand cursor. You see this? That's not supposed to happen. This, it's not that it's like image. You see this? When I'm moving cursor, nothing is happening right here. But in this case, it's changing to hand cursor. Okay, when I click that, it's server error. So this is an issue. So as a customer, as a user, I'm not supposed to get this server error. What will I do with this server error? And if it is in some part of the URL, then the customer is like, he cannot proceed with his, its transaction. So this is a bug. This is a bug. Okay. So nobody opened this defect. This is actually a defect actually. This is server error. That means a customer don't want this information to show up when he's trying to do a transaction. So all these things will not be this one place. You need to figure it out. You need to see here and there. A lot of things. Okay. So these two things. No, nobody identified. And one more defect. See, look at this. If I'm, instead of 0, right, I'm putting some alphabet. Okay, please enter this only digits in the field. That's fine. Now, when I click on reset form, It's not supposed to say this, right? Reset form should supposed to reset whatever the values are there here. Whatever, doesn't matter A, B, C, D or any character, any letter, it doesn't have to do anything with that. It should reset, right? When I click on this, it's supposed to reset all this and put the value to 0. As but it's showing as please enter. So that's a defect. That's defect in the button. That means whenever you're trying to click on this button, it's not supposed to say please enter only digits. So the reset form is to reset. Again, you don't have any pop-up for that saying that please enter. Okay, that is to remove any um, unnecessary digits or unnecessary values in this. But instead of that, it's giving a pop-up showing that please enter. So that's another issue that nobody has raised. If I'm putting some values and getting this, that's fine. But when I'm trying to put alphabets and I want to reset it, it's giving an pop-up. It's not supposed to happen. It should reset, right? So, any questions in this? Okay, so some people did, and people who have not done, like they will be having like one more chance to do better. Okay, so I'll be giving you a final homework that will be due on almost like 21st or 20th. Okay, so I'll be giving like by the next week hopefully. So hopefully you guys have to prepare for this. Okay, just make sure you guys navigate through this and understand like features, okay, and functionalities and what are the defects. Okay. Yes, I did, and yeah, I received your email. See, as I told you, right, that is what I told you in the class. So I wanted like something which is unique. So I told you, right. So if you put 1,000, okay, whatever the value of this is, doesn't matter. You put 0 or 500 or whatever values you put, it's still an issue. So this issue comes whatever values you put here. Okay, so it doesn't matter whatever the values. Okay, so that should be a different issue. Okay, it's the same thing what I told in the class. So what for the large quantities, whatever you are ordering for the large quantities, it's showing as $5 shipping. Okay, you need to be more creative on that. Okay, so let's move to the next topic. Let's quickly go through this syllabus. Okay, so I'll explain about this rally tool today. So rally is a test management tool. Okay, so I'll be giving you the login credentials and access to this rally. Okay, so you can log in and write the test cases. So I'll be giving you homework for today. And okay, let's see. So this is a test management tool for agile. So whenever you're working in agile environment, right, this is good tool. You'll be working on this one if it's agile. Okay, not only this, you may also work on HPLM or Zephyr or whatever the tools available. So my idea is not to get addicted to the tool, understand the concept. Okay, so so he so let's say when you log in into this rally tool, okay, first you need to select which project you are working on. Right, first thing when you select this tool, first thing you need to find out is which project you'll be working on. Okay, see here only we have 4, but in real time we'll be having some plenty of projects like hundreds or thousands, I don't know. So Then you need to, let's say you figure it out that project, and you need to say, let's say our project is this, October 10th to October 21st. Here it's easy to identify. Okay, so here, but nobody will tell you which project is. You need to figure it out. Either you need to request, like, to business analyst, or you need to request lead or someone to figure it out which project you'll be working on.